And otherwise, if you got everything you need, come into Sukhasana, cross leg sitting with maybe your left leg or whatever leg that is kind of unusual to you to the front. Sit tall, that lengthen your spine towards the sky. And for some people that might be difficult, so you can just pop yourself on a block or folded blanket to ensure elongated spine. Perhaps gently close your eyes. Actually, let me turn off this computer. Start noticing that with things quieting down around you, that the sound of your inhale and exhale become more noticeable. Just follow the sound. If your hands are on your knees, perhaps turn your palms facing down so you're not receiving as much noises from the outside world. Relax your neck, your shoulder, your elbows naturally hanging there. Each inhale, feel all the way through your chest, your rib cage, to your low belly, your diaphragm. Next, smooth everything out. And if you like to, you can bring your palms to your rib cage, to the side rib cage. Just to create a little bit more connection between you and your breathing. You find the expansion and the drop of your rib cage is even more noticeable. Simply let your hands rise and fall along with the rhythm of your breathing. If your hands would like to stay, feel free to stay. Or you can bring your hands back down if it's more rested for you. Or bring your hands to your low belly. Take an inhale, fill up your low belly. And exhale, let it out. Move your hands up to your rib cage. Take another big inhale. Exhale everything out. Move your hands up to your chest. Lightly pressuring your sternum. Inhale. And exhale, let everything out. We'll repeat after that, but this time we're going to cut each cycle of breath into 3 pieces, which is called Dirghaswasam. It's like when you're cooking, you're cutting a big piece of tofu into smaller pieces so you can marinate it better. So bring your hands to your low belly. Take 1/3 of inhale. Move your hands up to your rib cage. Another 1/3. And last 1/3 all the way up to your chest. And smoothly everything out. Let's do it together one more time. Hands on your low belly. Inhale 1/3. Another 1/3 on your rib cage. And finish the rest into your chest. And everything smoothly out. Continue a couple more rounds on your own. You can keep stringifying your hands along with each sector, or you can bring your hands back to your knees. And if it doesn't bother you, you can add a tiny bit pause between each 1/3. But definitely skip the pause if pausing causes any anxiety, or you have had abdominal pain in the recent years, or when or if you're expecting a life. Saying that we're covering into 3 pieces so we can get a little bit control out of it. Wherever you are after this round, finish 2 more rounds. When you're done with your last round, bring your hands together in front of your heart. And bow your head slightly toward your heart. And slowly bring your eyes open. Switch across your legs. Inhale, reach your arms by your ears. And exhale, fold over toward the front, hands down. But you're folding from your pelvis, not just your spine. So keep your spine long for a little bit longer and walk your fingertips forward until you reach the point you cannot. Then you can round your back and fold forward, reaching your tailbones into the ground. Take one more big inhale. Then exhale, start walk your hands to the right side, framing a right knee with your arms. Keep folding towards the right knee. Just let the space to the left side body grow. You might a little bit actually the left sit bone, so your left sit bone are not being lifted up. Walk yourself back to center, then to the left side.
Press your right sit bone down. Breathe into your right upper back. One last big inhale. And exhale, walk yourself back to center and slowly walk your hands back to you. And bring your feet forward. Kind of in a comfortable seated pose. Extend your arms forward. Imagine that you are you can fist your hands, or imagine you're like holding something small but tight in your palms. You can bring your feet as wide as a mat. Then start slowly. Lower both knees to the right side. And bring back to center. And to the left side. If you feel you need support, you can bring your hands behind you so you don't lose the integrity of your spine. But if you want to add a little bit control of your core part, extend your arms forward. A couple more rounds on each side to make space in both hip sockets. Generate some fluidity over there. It's small and slow, but you can definitely feel the heat being generated up. And next time when your knees are to the right side, press your palms together and lift your left leg up. So your left foot is slightly away from the floor. And your knees are out. Then rotate your left knee and bring that left foot to behind you, but keep your left foot all the way above the ground. And bring it back to forward. Press more like that. Rotate your left knee and bring the left foot to the back. Keep it lifted. Slow with control. Bring it back to front. Last time. This time, maybe hold that for one long breath. And then exhale, lower it down. And you'll use your arms to frame your right knee and fold forward. You can lower your forearms down to frame that right knee. As your body probably can tell you that we're already in a kind of like a half pigeon shape. So we're gonna shift to that half pigeon. Walk your hands back to you. And use your hands as support to shift yourself. Right knee behind your right wrist. Right foot behind the left wrist. A lot of people are always like just going after your shin parallel to the front of the mat, which is actually difficult for most people. So the most important that is our hips are stable. To achieve that, you can slide a folded blanket or a block underneath your right hip. You can stay up, reach your tailbones down, puff your chest up, find some little back bend here. You can also lower your forearm down, stack your palms together, rest your forehead on the top of your hand. We're not staying here long. Take one big inhale. Wherever you are, come back up. And step your right leg toward the back. Circle your right knee. So you release the compression of the right hip crease. And lower down your right leg into your first down dog today, perhaps. Push into your hands. Press your heels toward the ground. Press your chest towards the thigh bones. Next, rock forward. Lower your knees down into a table pose. You can move between some cow and cat here. And if you're done with your cow and cat, if you have a block, this is totally optional. If you have a block or something else small, that you can bring it to behind your right knee, then pull your right heel towards your right sit bone. So you're clamping that block or whatever is there. Just keep it there. If you don't have anything, it's fine. You can just simply pull your right heel towards the sit bone. Just imagine you're clamping something there. And lower your right knee to be right next to your left. And then open your right knee to the right side. Then rotate your right knee and kick the right foot toward the sky. Let's reverse that action. Lower your right knee down to the level of your hips. Then rotate your right knee and load it down to right next to your left knee. Then bring it back up. Kick your right heel toward the sky. That's one cycle. We're repeating it. Lower your right knee down. Open your right knee out. Rotate your right knee and kick your right heel toward the sky. Do it on your own pace, but keep it slow as possible. Shift weight into your left hand because naturally you probably want to shift weight into your right hand. Let's even it out. Pull your navel towards the spine. Hug your left outer hips in. And next time when your right knee are lowered down again, perhaps lift your left hand up and grab whatever behind your right knee and release it. Extend your right leg long. You can drop your left hand again. And bring your left foot to the left side of your, I'm kicking my plant. And keep everything else not moving. Move your right leg to the right and tap it down. Bring it up, tap it to the left. It's like you're using your left foot to draw a half moon. And next time when you're back to the center, open the right leg to the right. And carefully, lightly step it outside of your right hand. You're in a wide leg, low lunge. Bring your arms by your ears. Clasp your hands with your right pinky out. Open your elbows. Puff your chest up. Sink your pelvis down toward the ground. The exhale, straighten your right leg. Close your elbows towards each other. Inhale, bend into your right leg again. Open your chest. Feel free to slide the blanket underneath your left knee, especially if you have a thin mat. Last time, when you lower down your pelvis, Next, your hands down. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Come into Malasana Yoga Squat. Press your elbows into your thigh bones. You can just rock weight into one another foot. Inhale, extend your left arm out. Right arm up. Option to stay here. You can also flip your top palm and bring it to your small back into a half bind. Release your left ear towards your left shoulder. Come back to center. Right arm out, left arm up. Release your right ear towards your right shoulder. You can create a half bind here as well. Come back to center. Lift your hips up as high as your knees. Arms forward and up. You're almost in a wide leg chair pose. And exhale, hand up and stand up into Tadasana. Arms up. Lower your hips down slowly. Slow until your hips hit the ground. Just like the beginning, extend your arms out. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. And this time, lift your knees to the left side. Lift your right foot off from the ground and rotate your right knee. Kick your right foot behind you. Slowly, keep it lifted to the front. Twice more like that. And this time, pause there for a long breath. And lower your right knee down, facing your chest towards the left knee. Can be stay on your fingertips. Option to lower down to your elbows. You're in a more restive twist. If you're on your forearms, you can walk yourself up again. And use your hands to shift yourself to the front of the mat with your left knee behind your left wrist, left foot behind your right, and half pigeon on the left side. Possibly slide something underneath your left hips. Option to stay up, find your back bend here. Press the top of your right foot into the ground. You can also come down to your elbows, stack your hands, rest your forehead on the top. Pull yourself up, push your hands into the ground, and step your left leg back and up. Open the left knee, you can give it some big circles. And lower down your left foot, come into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, rock forward into high plank. And lower your knees down. And if you used a block or something on the other side, maybe find it again and put behind your left knee. Pull your left heel towards your sit bone. Lift your left knee off from the ground. Press that left heel towards the sky. Lower your left knee down to be right next to your right. Open your left knee out. Rotate your left knee. And press your left heel toward the sky. Let's reverse it. Lower your left knee. Rotate your left knee. And bring it down to right next to your right and press it back up. A couple more rounds. With your own pace, but slow with control. We're creating fluidity in our hips, but we do want to get a little bit control out of it. It's just like when you're putting plants into your garden, if you don't prune or take care of it all the time, it's just gonna overgrow in your garden. And next time when your left knee is down, you can reach back with your right hand, take away whatever it is there. Extend your left leg long. Bring the left foot to outside of the right side. And keep everything else. And bring your left foot to the left side. Bring it back up and to the right side. Draw the half moon as precise as possible. Push evenly into both hands. Hug your right outer hips in. Pull your navel towards your spine. Next time when your foot to the left side, keep it lifted up, then open the left leg to the left side. Then carefully lower your foot outside of your hand. Extend arms up. Bring your hands behind your skull with your left pinky outside. Puff your chest up. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Hug the elbows in. Stretch your scapulars away from each other. Inhale, open your chest. Sink your pelvis. Exhale, parachute your upper back. One more time. This time, release your hands and step your right foot outside of your right hand into Malasana. And create the half bind to the left side again. Option 2, reach your right hand with the left hand, create a full bind. We're creating a lot of space in our left hip socket right now. So it's nice to use that bind to create a boundary for it. Bring your palms back to center. Extend your right arm to the right side. And create the half bind or full bind around your right knee. Release your right ear to the right shoulder. Release from it. Hands down, lift your hips to the height of your knees. Extend your arms forward and up. Take one big inhale. And exhale, rise up. Hands to your heart center by your side, Tadasana. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale. We'll move to a couple more rounds of moon salutation. If there's any other salutation you practice, please go for it. Otherwise, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down, Uttanasana. Hands on your shin, flat back, Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back. Drop your left knee into low lunge, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot back. This is our slow. Plank, take an inhale. Chest slide. Nose, hugging them towards your chest. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Now exhale, push your hips back into downward facing dog. You do not have to follow that process. You can just do counter cat, especially if you have wrist injuries. And step your right foot to right hand. Lower down your left knee. Arms up. Now exhale, hands down. Step your left foot to meet with your right. And rise up. Urdhva Hastasana. Into your heart center, back side Tadasana. That is half round. Inhale, arms up. We'll do it on the other side. Hands down. Flat back, hands on the shin. And step back with your right leg, drop your right knee. And inhale, arms up. Next, step the left foot back into high plank. Knees up or down. Move through your vinyasa. Inhale, pull into any back bend of your choice. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Drop your right knee. Arms up. Hands down. Step your right foot, meet with the left. Rise up. Exhale, enter your house by your side. That is one round. You can continue on your own pace. It's left, left, right, right. Or you can, as I said before, you can go for other salutation. If you can, try to maybe close your eyes so you can cultivate an ownership of your practice. Repetitive practice like this might sound boring, but it deepens your practice. Also gives you space and room to reflect. You're moving very fluidly between the pose. But you're having a lot of control over it by containing your practice on the mat. Even perhaps your eyes are closed. When you're done with this round, take your time. And we will open at the front of the mat.
If you already arrived at the mat, close your eyes. Press your heels, the arch of your feet, the balls of feet, even the space beneath you. If you're still flowing, take your time. And whenever you're ready, start shift weight into, actually find your blocks if you have them and bring them the tallest height in front of your mat. And start shift weight into your right foot. Draw your left knee up and open the left knee to the side. Press your the sole of your left foot into your right inner thigh. Come into tree Rakshasana. You can go into traditional tree pose by pressing your palms together and lifting your prayer up, or you can branch open your arms. But today I have another offer by bend your right elbow, bring your right hand between your shoulder blades, extend your left arm out, flip your left palm, bend your left elbow. You can walk your left hand up until you reach your right hand. I'll turn around so you can see. So the cow face arms. If you have the bind, release from it. And press your palms together. Bring your left knee forward again. And rotate your left knee slowly. Extend that left leg long, just like when we were on the table pose. And tap that left foot down to the right side. Tap your left knee down. Straighten your left leg again. And we'll reverse that direction. Bend your left leg in. And bring your left knee to the front again. If you have the blocks in front of you, feel free to use them as support. Slow is control. Feeling your core center, is keeping everything right. It's keeping everything lifted. And step your left foot down, draw your right knee up. Hands can have a prayer, or you can rest on the blocks. Passing through warrior 3, step down your right foot. My mat is really slippery today. Arms up by your ears, come into high lunge. And exhale, press your palms together, right elbow on the top of your left elbow, twisting to the left. Use the press between your palms to help you to revolve your left chest toward the sky. Lengthen through your spine to the crown of the head, shooting toward the front of the room. Option to open your arms. Then use that right bottom arm to support yourself up into a twist to the left side. Tee out your arms. Hugging your legs towards each other. And drop your right knee toward the ground. Just give a tap to straighten your right leg again. Tap your right knee down. Lift up. One more time. And reverse. Left hand on the top of your right thigh. And reaching your right arm tall and high. Come back up. Open your arms to the side. And spin down your back heel. Come into warrior two. Flip your palms and straighten both legs. This gives you a moment of break. And exhale, come back into warrior two. Let's pause twice more like that. We'll meet in Virabhajasana 2. For warrior 2, rest your left elbow on the top of your left thigh. Extend your right arm by your right ear. Just let the right side body grow from the right fingertips all the way down to the pinky edge of your right foot. If you have a block, bring it underneath your left arm. Rest your left hand on the block and straighten your left leg. Come into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hug your left outer hip toward in the center and toward the midline. Keep pressing into the pinky edge of the right foot to help you maintain a stable foundation. Bend into your left leg again. Cover your hands down. And lift your left foot back up into down dog split. Lower down your left leg, come into down dog. Lift your right leg up. Draw your right knee into your chest. Parallel your right shin toward the shoulder edge of your mat. Then cross your right ankle over your left knee. Your down dog, your legs are in figure 4. You can start walk your hands slowly towards your left foot. You can fold over in this figure 4. Or you can bring your palms together. You can rest your hands on your left foot and on your right foot and right knee. Or if you have the blocks, you can bring them in front of you for support. Keep opening the right outer hips. And if you like, arms together and bring your right elbow to the bottom of your right foot and twist to the left side. Wherever you are, release your hands down toward the ground and walk yourself into high plank. And lift your right leg up and step your right foot outside of your right hand. Drop your left knee down. Come into lizard pose. From here, you can come up onto the pinky edge of your right foot. Use your right hand to help to open the right knee. Option to stay here. You can also pull your left heel toward the sit bone and reach back with your right hand. Create a plank. Use the kick of the left foot to drag your right shoulder open. If
you have the bind, carefully let it go. And step your left foot outside of your left hand. Keep your hips high. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, hand to your heart center by your side, Tadasana. We move to the second side. Start shift weight into your left foot. Draw your right knee up. Use your right hand to help to open the right knee to the right. Bring the sole of your right foot onto your inner thigh. Press the right heel into your left thigh. You can come into a traditional tree or branch out your arms. If you did bind on the other side, bend your left elbow. Bring your left hand into between your scapulars. And extend out your right arm. Flip your right hand. And bend your right arm. Walk your hands until they meet each other. You can use a strap here for extra length for the bind as well. Find a spot in front of you to focus on. Keep pressing that right heel into the left inner thigh. And press the right knee open. If you have to bind, release from it. Bring your hands into prayer, or you can release your hands down onto the blocks if you have them. And rotate your right knee out. Extend your right leg. And tap your right foot down to the left side. Tap your right knee down. And reverse that direction. Draw your right knee up and to the right side. And draw it to the front. Twice more like that. It's okay to fall out of the pose. We've been on our left heel for a while. Heel down, draw your left knee into your chest, and extend your left leg toward the back, and lower it down. Arms up by your ears, release your shoulders away from your ears into high lunge. Press your palms together and your left elbow onto the top of your right thigh, twisting to the right side. Press your left heel toward the back. Use your palms pressing to open the right chest. Option to open your arms. Use the bottom arm to support yourself up and to open your arms, twist to the right side. Tap twice more like that. And reverse, bring your right hand on the top of your left thigh. Come back up, open your arms, twisting toward the front, and spin down your back heel. Bend into your right leg into warrior two. Flip both palms and press your palms together, straighten your right leg. Bend into your right leg again. And straighten both legs. One more time. And from warrior two, bring your right elbow on the top of your right thigh. Extend your left arm by your left ear. And bring your right arm up the block. You can also bring it on the top of your right shin. Straighten your right leg into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Keep rotating your chest toward the sky. And curl your both hands down. Extend your right leg back. And lower it down. Lift up your left leg, draw your left knee into your chest, and cross your left ankle with your right knee. Walk your hands towards your right foot. You can fold over in this figure 4. Or you can bring your palms up and press them together. Option 2, bring your left elbow to the bottom of your left foot and twisting to the right side. And release your hands and walk yourself forward. Come back into high plank. Lift your left foot, going into the front. Drop your right knee down. Come into lizard lunge. Come to the pinky edge of your left foot. Use your left hand to open that left knee. Option to stay here. You can also pull your right heel towards your sit bone and reach back with your left hand. Kick that right foot into the left hand. So you're creating a bow with your left arm. If you have to bind, carefully let it go. And step your right foot outside of your right hand. And press your palms together. Lift your hip up. And rise all the way up. Hand to your heart center by your side. We'll quickly move to each side one more round. Start shift weight onto your right foot. Bring yourself into the tree pose. And this time you can create half lotus by instead of the sole of your left foot, you can bring the top of your left foot into your right hip crease. Pressing that left knee down into the left side. You can come into traditional tree. Round of rotate your left knee and kick it to the back, into the right side. You keep the bind if you have it, and tap your left knee down. Bring your left knee back to the left side and to the front. Step your left knee down, bring your right knee up, and kick the right leg toward the back, passing through warrior 3, standing strong to your left leg, and step down on your right foot. Coming to high lunge. Arms by your ears, release your arms if you still have them bound. And open to the left side. Extend your arms out. Open your arms, chest facing forward again. And spin down your back heel into warrior 2. We'll pause one more time. Palms facing forward up and relax. And bend into warrior 2 again. Left elbow on the top of your left thigh. Extend your right arm by your right ear. Option to stay here. You can release your left hand down to the block onto the ground. Flip your top palm, create a half bind. And if you think you have enough mobility in your left hip at this moment, you can thread your left arm underneath your left thigh and reach your left hand toward the right hand behind your back. Keep rotating that right chest open. And from here, you can come out, then come to triangle pose. You can also straighten your left leg into bounce triangle. Be patient, every day is different. My practice today is different from yesterday already. And bend into your left leg again. Power your both hands down. And step your left leg back into down dog split. Lower down your left foot and lift up your right foot. Draw your right knee into your chest and cross your right ankle over your left knee. And walk your hands towards the back. Come into figure 4. Second round does not mean you have to go deeper or anywhere the harder. So you still choose where you'd like to be in this pose. But if you like to try Dragonfly Pose, you can come out the pose first and just to see me demo. So in figure 4, your right ankle is crossing over your left knee and you sit down. First of all, create that twist with your right elbow, the bottom of your right foot first. And if you got it, lower down your hands and bend in your hand just like chaturanga and extend your left leg long. Keep hugging your elbows into each other, exactly like chaturanga. And use the strength of your left outer hip to lift up the left leg. Wherever you are, we're gonna meet in high plank. And bring your right foot outside of your right hand. Come into little lunge again. From there, you can stay there or you can repeat what you just did in the last round. Use the right hand to push out your right knee. You can also lower your elbows down to the ground, which is gonna deepen the opening of the right outer hip. And you can still create a bind when you're on your elbow. Different, instead of more of a back bend, this is gonna give more stretch. Quadriceps. So it really depends what your body is looking for this moment. You can keep yourself on your left hand or your left elbow. If you have the bind, carefully release it. And step your left foot outside of your left hand. Extend your arms forward and up. And right all the way up into the Asana. We have one more round with this last side. Shift weight into your left foot. Draw your right knee up. You can come into traditional tree, or you can come into half lotus again by pressing the top of your right foot into your left hip crease. You can use your left hand to grab that right foot and use your right hand just to massage your right thigh a little bit. So you can guide that right knee to point it down. And once you got it, you can choose of your arms. And we move through that. Tap your right knee down one more time. Breathe out without the bind. Totally fine if your hands are on the blocks for support. Lower your right foot down. Draw your left knee into your chest. And step the left foot back into warrior three. Lower down your left foot. Release the bind if you have it. Arms by your ears. And open your arms to the right side. Open your chest to the front and spin down your back heel into warrior two. Let's pulse one more time. Straighten your front leg, pushing into both feet. Now exhale, bend into your right leg again. Right elbow on top of your right thigh, extend your left arm by your left ear. Option to stay here. You can also bring your right hand down to the ground. And bring the top of your left hand to your small back for half bind. Rotate the left chest open. Or you can thread that right arm underneath your right leg and walk your hands until they reach each other. And if you like to try the bind but your hands are not reaching each other, you can use a strap, a towel, for extra length. Wherever you are, keep rotating the left chest open. If you have the bind, it can come out before you come into a triangle, or you can simply straighten your right leg into a bound triangle. Bend into right leg again. Hands down. And lift your right leg back and up into down dog split. Lower down your right foot. Draw your left knee into your chest. And cross your left ankle with your right knee. Walk yourself toward the back into a figure four. Same thing like the other side, you choose where you like to be. And if you like to try dragonfly on the other side, sit into figure four first. Press your palms together. Your left elbow to the bottom of your left foot. And if you got that, you can lower your hands down, shoulder distance, and bend your elbows, and straighten your right leg. And we'll meet in high plank. Draw your left foot outside of your left hand. Same thing, you can keep open that left knee. And come down to elbows, there. Option for another bind. Careful on the binded habit. And step your right foot outside of your right hand. Arms up. Rise all the way up into Tadasana. From Tadasana, we'll meet whatever way you'd like to. We'll come back into downward facing dog. And we'll revisit the Ekapada Rajapakasana half pigeon pose. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Let me facing this way. You can stay in the traditional half pigeon pose. Come down, stack your forehead on the top of hands. If your body's still looking for more twist, two options here. One is press your palms together and bring your right elbow to the top sole of your right foot and gaze toward the sky. This is one offering. Another offering is foundation. Pull your left heel towards the sit bone and grab the left ankle with your left hand. You can stay here, or you can keep pulling it towards you and hook your left foot into your left elbow. Let me turn this way. And if you had practiced spine before you're ready for this, you can bend your right elbow and hook your hands into mermaid. Wherever you are, when you come out of the pose, bring your left knee forward and drop your right knee down into low lunge so you can open the right hip crease that was compressed in that half pigeon. And whenever you're ready, with the second side, bring your left knee behind your left wrist. Make sure you have a steady foundation first. Same thing, you can come into half pigeon or half pigeon variation by bringing your left elbow to the top, to the sole of your left foot, and twisting to the right side, gaze towards the sky. Or you can come into mermaid pose in this side. Which variation you decided to go with. Step your right foot forward, lower down your left knee, sink your pelvis down, reopen that left hip space, hip crease space. And we'll all meet on our back. When you arrived on your back, bring your heels toward the hips, slide a block or something, and then you see your sacrum for supported bridge pose. Just to open our chest a little bit. And if you feel like you still have the energy, you can go for an active back bend, which includes active bridge by sliding away the block. And if you want to try wheel pose, you're ready for that. The only thing is, because we did so much hips opening today, so make sure that you are consciously hugging your knees together when you're up. Wherever you are, come down and lower the block if you have it. Like, to the lowest height. Extend your legs up. Extend your arms up. Waterfall. You can stay still here, or you can just shake your arms, shake your legs. And lower down your legs. Hug your knees into your chest. Press your tailbone toward the ground. If there's any other pose you'd like to include in your practice today, go for it. Hips slightly to the right side. Bring your knees down to the left side. Extend your right arm open. Gaze through that right arm to the far. Gently close your eyes. Just invite your natural breath coming back to you. Let this pose be easeful. So if you need any support underneath your left knee, is slight block or something there, or if this supine twist does not make sense to you, you can go for other variations, or simply stay in Shavasana. Bring your knees back to center. Shift your hips slightly to the left side, knees to the right side. Extend your left arm out. Press your left shoulder down and gaze to the left hand. Perhaps close your eyes. Bring yourself back to center. Extend your legs long. Rest your arms by your side. If the light is too bright for you in your space, make sure you dim it. And gently close your eyes if you haven't done so. Just let your back sink into the space beneath you. If you feel like you can use more ground, then you can put a pillow or blanket over your pelvis area. Shavasana.
If you're not rushing to anywhere, and if you'd like to stay in Shavasana, please feel free to do so. And if you're ready to come up, start wiggling your toes or fingers. Carefully bend your legs and roll yourself onto one side. Practice is a transition just as much as intention and attention, like any other poses you practice tonight. Use your hands to support yourself up to a comfortable seated. As a gesture, you can press your palms as prayer in front of your heart again, or you can just press your hands on your heart. Take one big inhale. And exhale it out. One more big inhale followed by Om. Bow your head towards your heart and slowly blink open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me tonight. If you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to let me know, and I'll stop the recording of this class and upload it later. Have a good night.